Good morning, guys. It's me, Miss Strickland, here with your reading lesson for today. So, on Monday, we started talking about author's purpose. And as we look into author's purpose, we know that we have three reasons why an author would write a story. The first reason is to answer. So, if they're answering, they're going to start with a question, and the author will use facts listed in the story to draw conclusions or find an answer to their question. The next reason would be to describe. And when the author describes, they're going to use adverbs and adjectives. Those are words that tell how something is being done quickly, slowly, large, talk about how big or small something is. They're going to describe it. They might use their five senses, and they're going to include lots of details about one topic. And the last reason an author would write a text would be to explain. Okay, they're going to be showing how to do something. It might include step-by-step directions, diagrams, or action words. So we're going to be asking ourselves those same three questions. If you remember in our last lesson, I had you guys make a chart that looks like this. There we go. And so I want you guys just to pause me real quick and draw that up again. Okay, here's mine. I have it ready to go. My topic, what did the author tell us about the topic? And then why did the author write it? Okay, so you're going to push pause, write it up. It doesn't have to be perfect. Look at mine. It's kind of messy, but that's okay because I can read it. And then I'm going to include information about our text. So I'm going to exit out of our PowerPoint we're in right now. If you'll just give me 1 second, and I am going to load the book that I've been using. So I started reading a new National Geographic book, and if you were in my room, you know I love these little books. When we teach nonfiction, they are everywhere in my room. So I found one on Epic about sea otters. So if you haven't paused me and made your chart, now's the time because I'm going to go to mine and start writing. So I know that my topic is what the story is about. So my topic is going to be sea otters. And I can look right here and I can see that I have the word sea otter on the page. So I'm going to spell it correctly, right? I'm not going to just guess or think that my brain can remember. I'm going to look back in the page, okay? So I filled that part out. Sea otters. And the next part says, what does the author tell? So I need to know what the author is telling us. Well, if I look at this particular page, I have a diagram. It gives each body part and talks about what each body part is for. So the tail helps steer the otter through the water. Back legs, they are webbed like flippers, right? They have thick fur that keeps them warm. I'm going to go back to my chart, right, and remember what each thing is for. Well, I see that this author is describing sea otters. So the author is telling, I'm going to record that in my middle chart, telling about body parts of sea otters. Okay, and then why did they write it? Well, I noticed that when I came back to check my chart. Let me make the chart big for you guys again. And we'll look one more time, okay? So if they're telling me information about body parts and they have labels, it talked about they can swim quickly. I'm noticing that's an adjective. So the author, right, if I look down here, uses adverbs and adjectives. They are describing. So on my chart, why did they write it? To describe sea otter bodies. Okay, so remember, guys, you're going to want to use this lemon chart and figure out why the author wrote the text. Today, in your independent work, okay, you're going to have a text to read and you're going to have the same chart to fill out. All right, contact your teacher if you have any questions. I can't wait to see what wonderful work you do. Thank you.